Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield, ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup. I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Here comes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lovett. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's ETN. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maffa. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense will make the stop. Will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Gonna run it. It's Maffa. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around for this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. And again. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Briningstool. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. On the run, it's Maffa. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Running it back, it's Evans. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Grab made by the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Maffa. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. With the catch, it's Moore. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. It's the grab. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Lovett. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Dropping back, it's back. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tight end goes in motion. Will hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And he will make the first down. Tackle at the 26.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
It's a quick grab. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. You can tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And bulldozing his way through. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that. Bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Using his legs, it's ETN. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. To the air. It's Klubnik. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Tigers will have to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Etienne. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Brining Stewart. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Beck. Pass is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Maffa. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Maffa. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Clemson. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I love this option. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. To throw, it's Klubnik. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
They'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.
Final score.